Hey guys, and welcome to Jurassic Room. Now, I'm going to go through this best as I can. I'm basically going to break down the Jurassic, what's it even called? My bad. The DPW website, sorry. Meant to cover this weeks ago, but I'm going to try and get around to it now. And there's already a ton of videos about it, and I will address like the more of the Twitter posts that have come from the DPW and Biosyn websites and another Jurassic chat after the ones I'm working on today. So yeah, let's get on with it. We're going to check these out. And I've already seen all the little clips, post them on the channel. We're just going to basically be discussing the full, and this tablet is dying quickly, so we'll have to move along with this. So first we have the Biosyn HQ and the Dolomites. Is it Dolomites or Dolomites? Location unknown. Information: Biosyn Genetics, global genetics company, stock price I don't know those numbers. 1.993. It says 1993.97. So like maybe that's a reference to the Lost World and Jurassic Park, because that would be a cool reference. 1993.97. So that's the only two novels that Biosyn show up in, so that'd be kind of cool. Headquarters, Dolomiti Mountains, Italy. I think it's Dolomiti. Founded in 1977. Founders Bill Steingarten, and from 1977 to 1994, and Jeff Rossiter from 1994 to 2013. CEO is Lewis Dodgson, 2013 to the present. Subsidiaries: Nutrizin, Pharmazin, NanoLeague Technologies. Cool. Biosyn, attention, blank payment request for you from Tailspin. A lot of redacted, address non-existent, email redacted, payment request number 9/28th February 2021. KW Cargo Charter, so it must mean Kayla Watts. Project, flying live cargo to blank from various neighboring drop points. Assets delivered. Compsognathus, 12 of them. Gallimimus, 3. Gallimimus Juvenile, 1. Or Gallimimus Juvenile. Gallimimus, 3. Gallimimus Juvenile, 1. Mesitoceratops Female, 2. Triceratops Male, 1. So, 3 Mesitoceratops. 1 male Velociraptor. 1 male? One male Velociraptor, 3 female Velociraptors. So that's pretty interesting. Hours flown, 70 hours per week. Air miles, 63,400. Option 1, cash transfer complete. Option 2, redacted. Option 3, Critch coin transaction USDT. Address redacted, sincerely redacted. Payment and total redacted. Critch coin, that's nice. And there's a little tab down here that says Tuesday. I wonder if that little scan code does anything. Haven't tested it yet. Biosyn Secure Communication Network Environment, I think is what it says. Environment. RE Replacement Capture and Transportation Team. Good morning, redacted. We have received the final list of candidates through and from redacted. He seems to think these will be the best that Biosyn Human Resources can muster to replace our field team and transport crew. After the recent incident, the training of the animal technicians really needs to be stepped up. I don't want to lose a fully loaded transport again. List is as follows. Any questions, contact either myself or Howard King if I am in the field. I feel there's a lot of references that I am not remembering. J. Ansel, P. Arnold, L. Beveridge, J. Dickens, L. Fairhead, Y. Hasegawa, M. Kincaid, J. Ogason, H. Peak, E. Tembo, K. Watts, so Kayla Watts, and D. Woolno. Call redacted to arrange a meeting with redacted. I've heard good things about redacted. Some military dropout. Apparently now she's flying less than legal cargo in and out of Mombasa in a beaten up old flying boxcar. So long as the price is right, I think we found our pilot. Speak when I get back. Redacted. Here's more, a bunch of redacted. Regarding our last meeting, I once again urge you to work with Congress to declassify the seized documents from Mizrani Global and their subsidiary InGen. While I understand the sensitivity of this tech going open source, we've already seen a dramatic rise in black markets, and we both know how big tech giants already have their hands on it. So who are we protecting here? After the Redacted incident up north, I really hoped the people in charge would come to their senses, but now we are waiting on civilians to leak this stuff. Everyone presumed Redacted were extinct, even on Sorna, presumed dinosaurs. Due to layers of red tape, obfuscating any and all intel, it would have been pivotal to know the exact status of these animals before heading into the field. We are dealing with a senseless tragedy every time one of our operatives is starved of data and things go south. We need to know as much information these genetics companies have on the animals they created, even the so-called outdated projects from the 90s. So maybe like all the outdated animals like Generation 1 Triceratops, Stegosaurus, and so on. So you can better understand what we're dealing with. You do understand that some of these animals are even venomous, Dilophosaurus, while others have the equivalent of L'Oreal pits for thermal vision. The fossil record can't tell us those things, and we and the public need to know what's possible or potentially out there. We are in deep water here, fighting against the tide, and haven't even been thrown as much as a pool floaty from those in charge. As I'm sure your friends in high places know, we've been contacted by an InGen whistleblower, Redacted, who let us know about species that were created but never officially acknowledged, and even they barely scratched the surface of what we know Congress could help with. We're not asking for money, we're asking for something far more valuable, information. These animals are out there now, and it seems they're here to stay, so we're going to, if we're going to be, to safely track, manage, and relocate them, we need all the help we can get. Urgently, Redacted. No. Okay. Oh. No. Where am I at? Okay. And then we have the Amberclay Market here, location Redacted, and there's a whole video going on about it. Information. DPW and law enforcement task forces work tirelessly to crack down on the prehistoric animal black market, a lucrative and highly illegal activity that has sadly grown since these animals have been introduced into the wild. Several hubs of this black market trade have been located and shut down, with those responsible facing justice for their involvement in the trade of prehistoric contraband. DPW and law enforcement task forces continue to monitor and crack down on dinosaur black markets. Substantial financial rewards have been offered for any information leading to the identification of a reported location in Malta. Now, I have a lot of old information as well as a lot of new information. Carnivore, Peru, sighting Carnivore, aggression level high. Learn more. Sighting information. Video taken from a bus in Peru shows a rare moment where a Carnivore is seen hunting some of the local wildlife. And this is basically a Carnivore hunting an alpaca or a llama or one of the kinds. Capilapam de Mendez, Mexico. Sighting baryonyx, aggression level high from El Sanchez, 1974. Pretty cool, and I do love that video. Sighting information. A tourist group in Mexico found themselves being hunted by a baryonyx. One person managed to capture it on their phone.
Ahí está. Ahí está.
Isla Sorna, Redacted. Information. Part of the Los Cinco Muertes archipelago, Isla Sorna was leased by InGen in 1982 and was the initial location for the R&D and birthplace of de-extinct wildlife for Jurassic Park. In 1999, the ownership of the island passed to the Mizrani Global Corporation for the development of Jurassic World. The island is overseen by the Costa Rican Department in close partnership with the third-party companies to safely contain and monitor any remaining dinosaurs that may still be present there. Isla Nublar, location redacted. Why would the location be redacted? It's fairly well known. 125 miles west of Costa Rica. Information. The location of the original Jurassic Park predecessor to Jurassic World, the island ecology, and much of its previous infrastructure was destroyed following the eruption of Mount Sibo in 2018. Little remains of the parks within the island itself. However, the former occupants live on throughout the world through illegal trafficking of living species, the underground sale of dinosaur DNA and embryos, and the natural breeding of the dinosaurs themselves. San Jose, Costa Rica, sighting Sigimalic, aggression level medium. Authorities stopped traffic to inspect a vehicle that was illegally transporting a Sigimalic. Poor little fella. We have this image, this Google image of Isla Sorna, the 5 deaths, and Isla Nublar. Boulder, Colorado, sighting the Pseudoceratops, aggression level moderate. DPW personnel were called in to tranquilize and relocate a solitary Pseudoceratops that wandered into a Boulder, Colorado neighborhood. Looks like a female. Helena Lewis and Clark National Forest, sighting Pteranodon, aggression level medium. This particular still featuring impressive flying reptiles was captured by an amateur photographer in the Helena Lewis and Clark National Forest. And these are actually Jurassic Park 3 era Pteranodons, and I think they're, if you click on this one, you get the video as well. It's a cool video as well. It's on the channel. Calgary, Canada, sighting the Pseudoceratops, aggression level moderate. A person in Canada came home to find their dog barking at something outside their back door, and it's an absolutely adorable baby new Pseudoceratops.
What? Oh my god, what is that? Daisy? Daisy, no. Daisy, get back. It's a baby.
California, USA, sighting in Allosaurus, aggression level moderate. A family in California discovers a peaceful scene where an Ankylosaurus is drinking from a stream within the famous redwood forests.
It's okay, Dada. It's Dada.
Salem, Oregon, USA. Sighting Compsognathus, aggression level high. A Marion County local discovered that a trap designed to catch rodents can also catch a rather angry Compsognathus. And there's also a video for that. It's from, no, this is an original. Vancouver, Canada. Sighting Pteranodon, aggression level medium. Warning, Pteranodons are nesting in this area. This behavior has been recorded as far back as 2001 when a group of Pteranodons escaped Isla Sorna and began nesting in the same location. Scientists are researching why these animals are drawn to Vancouver, with some theorizing the migration pattern stems from genetic memory. Pacific Ocean, sighting Mosasaurus, aggression level high. Poseidon 7. The cameras aboard a deep-sea survey prospecting platform caught the moment a Mosasaurus collided with the superstructure before venturing into deeper waters. And this is a very eerie, almost reminds you of like the mermaids Alive or whatever, and the Megalodon documentaries that came out a little while ago. Kind of reminds me of that. Carabasset Valley, Maine, sighting Stegosaurus, aggression level moderate. A person out cycling the forests of Maine is surprised by the sudden appearance of a Stegosaurus, which causes them to fall off their bike. This is a cool video too, and I believe it's also a reference that fall damage is from the Lost World game. Toronto, Canada. Sighting Apatosaurus aggression level low. These huge dinosaurs live in the nearby woods and regularly cause traffic jams along the Kingsway. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, USA. Sighting Gallimimus aggression level low. A herd of Gallimimus stalled traffic on a foggy night on a Washington road. Mayo, Ireland. Sighting Triceratops aggression level high. A car traveling at night along a country back road had to stop due to a herd of Triceratops blocking the road. That's a nice video as well. Langnog, Oswald-tree, Wales. Sighting Carnivore aggression level high. Vacationers had to hide as a pair of dinosaurs tore through the side of their holiday home. Eyewitnesses described them as reddish, two-legged carnivores with two horns above the eyes. Experts suggest a pair of carnivores were responsible. Yeah. Beccles, UK. Sighting Baryonyx aggression level high. This is probably one of my favorite videos. I love it just sitting there by the pool. Reminds me of the piece of concept art that came out a long time ago of or it was fan-made art. A Baryonyx was found in the early hours of the morning, sleeping on the side of a public swimming pool after taking a dip. Malaga, Spain. Sighting Pteranodon aggression level medium. A security camera on the balcony of a government building in Malaga, Spain became the plaything for a Pteranodon, which found the shiny equipment to be very interesting. Nagerwald, Austria. Sighting Apatosaurus aggression level low. Toll, Krama, Steiermark, Austria. A family on vacation in Jesu National Park captured these two gentle giants while on a snowy hike. Montana Clara, Canary Islands. Sighting Pteranodon aggression level medium. And it's pretty much it. It's just the picture of the Pteranodons. No, here it is. This image was caught by a passenger who wanted to take pictures of the Montana Clara, commenting, "I knew the island nature reserve was a major refuge for marine birds, but never expected to see prehistoric reptiles instead." Lake Nasser, Egypt. Sighting Allosaurus aggression level moderate. Allosaurus, and I think that's Egyptian, Arabic. Allosaurus tracks have been spotted near Lake Nasser. Caution is advised. Ravaniemi, Finland. Sighting Brachiosaurus aggression level low. It's really a cool video. A government worker for the city of Ravaniemi caught a Brachiosaurus on camera when conducting risk assessments around a local forest. Chandni Chowki, India. Sighting Pteranodon aggression level medium. A large flock of Pteranodons are spotted flying over Chandni Chowk, India. Kangargati National Park, India. Sighting Ankylosaurus aggression level moderate. A family of Ankylosaurus was settled in the Kangargati National Park and appears to be growing in numbers. Bali, Indonesia. Sighting Dimorphodon aggression level high. This Dimorphodon sighting was captured by a local telecom engineer while investigating reports of a faulty transmitter tower. Seoraksan National Park, South Korea. Sightings to Malik, aggression level medium. After several reports of sightings in the park, rangers in Seoraksan National Park managed to capture a curious Digimalik on one of their wildlife cameras. Miyajima Island, Japan. Sighting Dimorphodon, aggression level high. A flock of Dimorphodons are spotted flying low over the ocean near Miyajima Island, Japan. Miyajima Island, I think.
Why?
Lake Ashi Hakone, Japan, I think. Sighting Pteranodon, aggression level medium. Someone taking photos of Mount Fuji as the clouds parted caught this image of a flock of Pteranodons resting in the forest around Lake Ashi. Perth, Australia. Sighting Dimorphodon, aggression level high. Dimorphodons were spotted congregating on an old billboard. And it's pretty funny because it says, it would say it's not too late. DPG, we will not let them become extinct. And it's like crossed out so where it says it's too late, we will become extinct. I really like that little touch up there. Though we do have a lot of field guides. And thus far, none of them have been updated as of yet. Field guide report Tyrannosaurus Rex, aggression level extremely high. Size, length 15.5 meters, height 5.2 meters. Weight 3,810 kilograms. Diet carnivore, large animals including humans. Did you know the T-Rex's vision is based on movement? Breeding pairs will typically hunt together and are highly protective of their young with a bite force of 34,500 newtons. It's best to give these fierce predators a wide berth. Female Tyrannosaurs are typically brown with darker striping, whereas males are green with black and yellow stripes. That's old Jack Ewins putting in his take on the colors of Camp Cretaceous, which I agree with. Sign of Tyrannosaurus Rex territory. Large swaths of uprooted and dislodged trees nearby, nauseating odors from decaying prey, graveyards of decomposed meals, littered with bones or large plumes of flies. Do hide if you can. Keep hold of your pets and lock them inside. Be aware of impact tremors or fleeing animals. Take cover inside immediately. Do not move. Wait for the animal to leave. Try to feed or interact with a dinosaur. Warning, any encounter with a dinosaur can be potentially fatal. If a dinosaur becomes aggressive, it may be already too late. The advice given here should only be used as a last resort. Avoiding contact with this animal is your first and best defense. Tyrannosaurus Rex sighting. Field guide report. Allosaurus, aggression level moderate. Size and length. Length 12.1 meter. Height 3.8 meters. Weight 2,041 kilograms. Diet carnivore, feeding on other dinosaurs. Did you know that the Allosaurus, unlike the T-Rex, can see you when you are not moving? The creature can open its mouth wider than 90 degrees, creating a bigger bite than T-Rex. Some Allosaurs have vibrant blue skin with yellow stripes and red crests. It's still unknown if this sexual dimorphism, genetic engineering, or simply individual variation. Signs of Allosaurus territory. During mating season, early spring to midsummer, conditions bring large groups together for nesting. Do be aware of your surroundings, avoid nesting sites, and seek appropriate cover. Do not turn away from them, approach infants, assume they are alone. And it's basically the same thing. Field guide report. Ankylosaurus, aggression level moderate, length 9.6 meters, height 3.6 meters. Weight 3,628 kilograms to 7,983 kilograms. Diet herbivore, low-lying ferns and cycads. Did you know Ankylosaurus was covered from head to tail in osteoderms or bones that grew in the skin? This dinosaur was so well protected, even its eyelids had armor. Bright colors and loud noises can be mistaken as threat displays to an Ankylosaurus. Some sport unique coloration, such as blue tinged skin and armor, while others sport dark black armor with red markings on their faces. So this sounds like a reference to Bumpy and the JP3 Ankylosauruses. The blue tinged skin, Bumpy, and the dark black armor with red markings. I wish we could get a Jurassic Park 3 Ankylosaurus. Would be so cool. Sign of Ankylosaurus territory. Ankylosaurus congregate around nesting sites, browsing on tree saplings and underbrush. Areas that contain leaning and uprooted trees and lack of brush indicate the presence of nesting sites. Use caution when traveling through these areas. Do remain calm, stay together if in a group, and avoid night contact. Do not approach from behind or in a vehicle, wave arms, or make loud noises. Field guide report and Apatosaurus, aggression level low, length 12 meters, height 6 meters, weight 9,071 kilograms to 19,958 kilograms. Diet: herbivore, ferns, cycads, and conifers. Did you know the famous herbivore brontosaurus is actually the Apatosaurus? The paleontologists who studied the skeletons of these giants accidentally named the same dinosaur twice. Oops. This massive dino can whip its tail fast enough to break the sound barrier and fend off carnivore attackers. Sign of Apatosaurus territory: large swaths of uprooted and dislodged trees nearby, trees stripped of leaves during summer, large piles of droppings that stand taller than the average human. Do avoid whipping tails. Beware falling debris from trees during feeding. Do not follow close behind. Mistake eggs for rocks or boulders, or approach young separated from adults. Field guide report: a Triceratops. It's up 15% now. Aggression level medium. Length 3.9 meters, height 2 meters, and weight 226 kilograms. Diet: small mammals and lizards. Did you know the Triceratops is slightly larger than Velociraptor, and its name means savage robber? These predators are trained to kill by scent, and it's reported these animals have been genetically modified for speed. While unconfirmed, some DPW agents believe the Triceratops were actually genetically modified from velociraptors. Due to striking visual similarities, as the Triceratops are designer dinosaurs genetically engineered for specific purposes. The coloration ranges dramatically per individual. Sign of a Triceratops territory: Triceratops have only been documented in captivity in illegal dinosaur markets and are not believed to have wild populations. That's cool. And of course, yes, they do look like the female Velociraptors from JP3 as well as the Tiger Raptors. So, kind of like I believe what they did with the Signatoceratops and filled in the gene sequence gaps with related animals instead of like modern animals related other dinosaurs like Pachyrhinosaurus and Velociraptor. Do keep your distance and back off slowly, making yourself as unthreatening as possible. Only make loud sounds and fight back if attacked, but this should be seen as a last resort. Do not run. They're faster than you and are powerful jumpers. Field guide report: Baryonyx, aggression level high, length 9.3 meters, height 2.6 meters, weight 771 kilograms to 1,678 kilograms. Diet: carnivore, small to medium prey such as fish and baby dinosaurs. Did you know Baryonyx is most at home along riversides? They are capable swimmers, almost as agile in water as they are on land. Don't stray far from their perceived boundary, which can include pools and artificial waterways. Sign of Baryonyx territory: large indentations of footprints in mud or banks. Do avoid occupied bodies of water. Keep an eye out for huge claws. Do not mistake movement in the water as a retreat. Make loud noises or sudden movements. Field guide: Brachiosaurus. Aggression level low, length 21.5 meters, height 12.4 meters, weight 25,401 kilograms to 56,245 kilograms. Diet: herbivore, conifers. Did you know Brachiosaurus humerus, upper arm bone, is over 1.8 meters long? That's taller than most humans. The Brachiosaurus can reach its neck 9 meters above the ground, allowing it to feed on foliage most dinosaurs cannot reach. Signs of Brachiosaurus territory: extensive browsing damage to low-lying trees and underbrush, uprooting of mature trees and along compacted ground, extremely well-worn trails. Remain safe 61 meters from the species to avoid falling debris. Keep tall trees trimmed. Access growth. Brachiosaurus will not travel through areas where food is in short supply. Keep up to date with local migration routes and movement forecasts. Remain indoors if a herd is moving towards your location. Do not enter their territory during mating season. Field guide report: Carnotaurus, aggression level high, size, length 10.4 meters, height 2.9 meters, weight 907 kilograms to 2,177 kilograms. Diet: carnivore, small to medium prey such as turtles and Chubitosaurus? I need to look that up. Edit here of what that is. Did you know the ferocious breed with long, slender hind limbs can reach speeds of up to 27 kilometers an hour? Their running posture makes it difficult to turn while sprinting, sometimes causing them to lose their balance. Some Carnotaurus sport brown and orange coloration, while others have darker contrast with red coloration. Sign of Carnotaurus territory. Keep deep footprint tracks that run from dense cover to large open areas and clearings. Do run away in a zigzag pattern, move into dense cover such as woodland or rocky terrain, seek shelter in a sturdy wood or concrete building, attempt to fight back if escape is not possible. Just go full bend on them. Do not attempt to outrun these animals in a straight line. Try to observe from a distance, no matter how far. Play dead. The Carnotaurus is an endurance hunter and will attack exhausted prey. Field Guide Report Compsognathus. Aggression level high. Length 1.5 meters. Height 0.508 meters. Weight 0.2 kilograms. Diet carnivore, small animals, and large animals within a swarm. Did you know Compsognathus often travel in packs? If you see one, there are likely more in the area. Don't be fooled by their size. These creatures can attack for any reason. Their bite is especially painful, and some varieties can even be venomous. Sign of Compsognathus territory: extensive sprawling underground runs and warrens. Deposits of small mammal, bird, and reptile bones. Do keep a regular head count of your group, especially young children. Throw away food away from your path as a distraction. Do not turn your back if spotted. Attempt to feed or pet. Field Guide Report. Dilophosaurus. Aggression level moderate. Length 2.7 meters. Height 1.5 meters. Weight 400 kilograms. Diet carnivore, feeding on smaller dinosaurs and other vertebrates. Did you know these venom-spraying creatures are capable of taking down prey much larger than themselves, whilst flaring their frill in a shrill vocalization, are often seen as a precursor to an attack? These are more likely a warning sign that the animal feels threatened, can spit venom farther than its body length, will use its arms and claws to grip prey down by the effects of its venom. Sign of Dilophosaurus territory. Dark, dry paint-like splatters on nearby trees, a sour, sharp smell in the air from territorial marking with pheromones, dried venom on trees, long grass, and carrion. Lots of small carcasses within a small radius. Do back away slowly and cover your mouth and eyes with clothing. Wear protective eyewear. Keep 6 meters away from any individual. Do not turn your back. Separate from others in your group. Confuse the animal's curiosity for its next meal as playful behavior. Field Guide Report Dimetrodon. Aggression level high. Length 2 meters. Height 1 meter. Weight 5 kilograms. Diet piscivore and insects. Did you know these flying reptiles have a coat of fur like pycnofibers along their back? Sorry. Losing my tongue here. Dimorphodons prefer coastal regions, and despite their sharp teeth, they primarily live off an insectivore diet, though they will also eat small animals like fish. While they're not overly aggressive, their large flocks can be incredibly dangerous if they feel threatened. Dimorphodons are moderately intelligent social creatures, making them a favored animal to illegally keep as pets. Sign of Dimorphodon territory. Nests built into and around cliff faces, particularly coastal facing. Large swaths of droppings will cake the ground near their preferred territory. Listen for their squawks and chirps. The Dimorphodon flock is quite noisy, and you'll often hear them long before you see them. Do keep your distance, seek indoor shelter, and keep kids and small pets indoors if you suspect them nearby. Do not approach nests, make loud, shrill noises, or attempt to feed or capture. Kind of reminds you of that episode from Terra Nova. Field Guide Report Dimetrodon. Aggression level moderate. Length 4.5 meters, height 1.8 meters. Weight 226 kilograms. Diet carnivore, feeding on amphibians and fish. Did you know the Dimetrodon is technically not a dinosaur, but is more closely related to mammals? The species, whose name means 2 measures of teeth, is low to the ground, a crocodile-like reptile with a huge frilled back fin that's 3 times its height or weight. Its conical teeth are ideal for gripping slippery fish and amphibians. Sign of Dimetrodon territory. Discarded prey items, carrion, and droppings near openings in the ground. Evidence of movement around underground water sources, caves, and sewer systems. Do stay clear of underground areas showing evidence of recent habitation or activity. Do not leave entrances to underground structures or spaces open. Keep crawl spaces and sewer spaces clear of debris and good repair. Dimetrodon really is one of those creatures I'm really looking forward to. Field Guide Gallimimus, aggression level low. Length 4.7 meters, height 3 meters, weight 450 kilograms. Diet omnivore, preferring fruits and leaves as well as small mammals and lizards. Did you know Gallimimus is among the largest of what experts call the ostrich mimic dinosaurs? They are one of the fastest dinosaurs with speeds up to 56 kilometers an hour. These are preferred meals for predatory animals such as animals fast enough to catch them, be that Tyrannosaurus Rex or even mountain lions. I'd love to see that, a picture of Gallimimus being preyed upon by a mountain lion or a bear. Sign of Gallimimus territory, crushed or damaged cropland or property. In drier seasons, large herds will produce plumes of dust visible from afar. Stampeding herds can be heard from a great distance. Do remain visible to them at all times. Stay upright if caught in a stampede. Move perpendicular to the direction of the herd to escape. Do not turn your back on running herds. Make loud noises or quick movements. Field Guide reported Giganotosaurus, aggression level moderate. Doesn't seem like it. Length 12.8 meters, height 4.5 meters, weight 3,175 kilograms to 6,350 kilograms. Diet large dinosaurs. Did you know this theropod is the largest known terrestrial carnivore? Technically not true, it's still T-Rex. Larger than T-Rex? Nah. It weighs up to 13,607 kilograms and measures over 12 meters in length, reaching speeds of up to 48 kilometers an hour. It's an enormous sharp backbone killer that destroys everything and anything in its path. I just got done reading all that and they just repeated it in the bio. Signs of Giga territory, carrion, especially of larger animals, presence of carrion feeders and scavenger animals, lack of prey items, particularly medium to large herbivores. Do be aware of your surroundings. Leave the suspected territory immediately. Seek shelter in the sturdiest structures or terrain features you can get to safely. Do not go near their territory. Run. Hiding is your best option. And attempt to intimidate. Yeah, that sounds smart. Field Guide Mosasaurus. Aggression level high. Length 21.9 meters. Weight 13,154 kilograms to 29,029 kilograms. Diet carnivore, fish and other marine reptiles. Did you know the Mosasaurus is an immense aquatic lizard related to the Komodo dragon? They have specialized keeled scales that streamline the massive creature's ability to sneak up on unsuspecting victims. Unable to chew, Mosasaurus catches its prey with her large cone-shaped teeth and either swallows the morsel whole or rips the food into smaller pieces. R.I.P. Zara. Sign of Mosasaurus territory, local marine life disturbed or absent, whale or shark carcasses washing up on shore. Last of the humpback, before it eats the last of the humpbacks, follows the seasonal migratory route around the Pacific. Do be aware of surroundings when on the water. Check with the DPW to see if it has been spotted in your area. Look for local beaches to put out warning signs. Or look for local beaches to put out warning signs. Be aware of your surroundings and warn others if necessary. Do not go into open water without sonar. Try to outrun it with your boat. Enter areas with recent Mosasaurus activity. Field Guide report Triceratops. Aggression level moderate. Length 4.5 meters. Height 2.5 meters. Weight 1,814 kilograms. Diet herbivore, feeding on cycads, palms, and other tough plants. Did you know that Triceratops have horns above their eyes that are similar to cattle? Mated pairs are very protective of each other and their offspring. Females have shorter and rounder frills than their male counterparts. Sign of Triceratops territory. Large areas of land and foliage will be trampled. Trees may have scrape marks from their horns. They also they use loud trumpeting vocalizations that can be heard from afar. Do paint a red stripe on your vehicle to deter charging behavior. And this is what I've been hearing a lot, that like the red stripe on like the Jurassic Park vehicles is to deter like the Ceratops dinosaurs from charging. Do not approach, turn your back, or try to scare them off. Field Guide report Parasaurolophus, aggression level low, length 7.5 meters, height 3 meters. Weight 1,179 kilograms to 2,585 kilograms. Diet herbivore, chewing on rotting wood and other plant material. Fossilized poop found in Utah suggests that this species, usually classified as herbivores, may have eaten freshwater crabs as well as plants. They are very vocal and can often be heard from a great distance. The parasaurs of Isla, Nublar, and Sorna were typically beige or green in coloration. New variants have been spotted in the mainland. Their origin remains unknown. Parasaurolophus enjoys sharing their space with other large animals such as Corythosaurus, alongside large sauropods such as Mamincosaurus. Man, I want to see Cory's and Mamincosaurus back. And it also mentions that the new variants of Parasaurolophus. So, what I'm going to talk about in my Biosyn video that I'm hopefully going to get done soon enough is that they're outsourcing dinosaur creation, hence new variants like the new Parasaurs. Sign of Parasaurolophus territory. Listen for their vocalizations. Do be cautious when observing herds. Avoid approaching. Do not attempt to capture or try to ride. Well, it looks like Owen's not listening for that one. Field guide report. Pteranodon. Aggression level medium. Length 7.5 meters. Height 3.1 meters. Diet piscivore. Did you know you can tell male and female pteranodons apart from each other based on their crests? Males tend to have more ornate and colorful crests than females. Can dive underwater to catch prey. Use their wings to perch on branches similar to bats. Typically use their legs to grasp prey from above. Some modern day variants have crane-like necks, while others have been found with teeth inside their beaks. JP3 pteranodons. Signs of pteranodon activity. Large openings and caverns on hill and cliff sides. Look out for white-gray foam-like droppings on surfaces. Large gouges and scratch marks on top of branches, fences, and streetlights. Do remain indoors or get to cover. Try to fend off or scare away with large objects and loud noises. Defend yourself with dino spray. Dino spray. Do not go near known nest sites. Disturb eggs, hatchlings, or brooding parents. Attempt to provoke or engage in any way. Pyroraptor. Aggression level extremely high. Length 2.4 meters. Height 1.7 meters. Weight 181 kilograms. Carnivore, small mammals and dinosaurs alone, larger dinosaurs in packs. Their feathers are more than just display. They help aid the animal's mobility and insulate them against even the most extreme temperature conditions. Not much is known about these intelligent pack carnivores, as they've only been documented on rare sightings. Their origin remains unknown. Sign a Pyroraptor territory. We are still researching these animals. Pyroraptors remain hidden until the last minute of the hunt. Be on the lookout for large red feathers, which can be found near their territory. Do seek secure shelter if you believe you are in Pyroraptor territory. Do not attempt to hide from them within natural elements. Field guide report. Velociraptor. Aggression level extremely high. Length 3.9 meters. Height 1.7 meters. Weight 226 kilograms. Diet carnivore, small mammals and dinosaurs alone, larger in dinosaurs in packs. Did you know velociraptors are highly intelligent and set traps for their prey? No dinosaur strikes fear in the heart of humans quite like the velociraptor. T-Rex may have size and strength, but raptors' deadly cunning intelligence cannot be matched. Velociraptors have displayed a wide range of dimorphic variants spanning from quills atop the skulls, males in distinct color patterns, JP3 raptors. There's much more to be understood about these cunning predators. Sign of Velociraptor territory. Be on the lookout for symmetrical clutches of nests in the ground and the rotting remains of their fresh kills outside of the nests. Do check your surroundings. Slowly retreat to secure indoor safety. Climb trees as a last resort. Do not attempt to engage, turn your back, or attempt to outrun on foot or play dead. Field guide report. We still got a few more. Did I do stuff as well? Well, anyway, Quetzalcoatlus. Aggression level. Moderate. Length 9 meters. Height 5 meters. Weight 250 kilograms. Diet omnivore. Did you know Quetzalcoatlus is capable of flying between continents and even around the world by flapping and catching the right air currents? Weighing over 226 kilograms, it's the largest pterosaur ever to fly. Its sharp, reinforced beak is a deadly weapon. When grounded and standing on their wings, Quetzalcoatlus towers over dinosaurs as large as the T-Rex. Although toothless, Quetzalcoatlus will swallow anything it can fit down its throat. Sign of Quetzalcoatlus territory. Extremely large nests that look like larger versions of the Pteranodon nest. Do stay away from their territory and take cover indoors if one is near. Do not go anywhere near their nests. Field guide report. Sign of Ceratops. Aggression level high. Length 8.1 meters, height 4.2 meters, weight 9,007 kilograms to 1,995 kilograms. Diet herbivore, cycads, and marsh plants. Did you know the Sightings was the first ceratopsid dinosaur ever discovered in Asia? Sightings are solitary creatures sticking to small family groups rather than herds. They are curious and social, but can be highly aggressive when provoked. Sightings were recreated by InGen using an amalgamation of ceratopsian DNA, including Pachyrhinosaurus. So that's cool. It kind of gives credence to the Pachysignoceratops up there. And it also makes sense given the Velociraptor. So instead of mixing with modern animal DNA, they're mixing them with species related to them. So they're not true hybrids, but more filling in the gaps to more closely resemble the dinosaurs themselves. Signs of Sightings territory. As they grow, Sightings shed the keratinized sheets of their horns. Long, hollow husks can be found around trees with abrasion marks of up to 1.5 meters high. Kind of like rhinos. Do be aware of dinosaur droppings from nearby creatures. Paint a red stripe on your vehicle to deter charging behavior. Do not try to ride the dinosaurs, interact with babies or young animals, or pet or feed Sightings. Oh, but I want to. Field guide reports Stegosaurus. Aggression level moderate. Length 101.1 meters. Height 5 meters. Weight 1,587 kilograms to 3,492 kilograms. Diet herbivore, low-lying ferns and cycads. Did you know this herbivore can swing its spike-studded tail at 64 kilometers an hour, fast enough to pierce flesh and bone? The Stegosaurus is longer than 2 full-size cars parked end-to-end. Weighs as much as 176,000 walnuts, as tall as 2 people standing on one another's shoulders. When malnourished, some stegosaurs suffer from drooping tails and improperly formed beaks. Could that mean the ones in Jurassic World are not just genetic variants, are actually malnutrition? That would be interesting to find out if that's true. That would be given that Jurassic World has been abusing the stegosaurs. So I guess we'll wait and see about that. I think the video that topples over has a stegosaur with its tail high. We'll have to see about that. Sign of Stegosaurus territory. Spikes embedded in terrain from defensive behavior. Spinal plate sheaths that have been shed in heavily grazed clearings of woodlands and forests. High-pitched sounds can deter Stegosaurus charges. Air horns, whistles, and car horns can cause the Stegosaurus to withdraw. Do not attempt to pet babies or juveniles, Sarah, or rely on stationary automobiles for protection. Stygimoloch, aggression level medium, length 3.5 meters, height 1.4 meters, weight 226 kilograms. Herbivore, ferns and other low-lying soft plants. Did you know that the name Stygimoloch means demon from the river Styx? These dinosaurs feed on deep roots and damaged trees, both in the wild and on cultivated land. Sign of Stygimoloch's territory. Vocalizations resemble that of small dogs and pigs, which can be misleading to humans and can attract large predatory predators to the area. Diseased or damaged shrubs and bushes. Do place beehives along property lines, as bees are a known repellent. Remain calm and quiet if one is near. Do not approach in a vehicle, and make a loud noise or a whistle. Field guide report, there is an Allosaurus aggression level low. From what we hear, it's apparently very aggressive. Length 10 meters, height 5 meters. Weight 2,267 kilograms to 4,935 kilograms. Diet plants and fish. Did you know that Therizinosaurus has meter-long claws, so 3 feet long claws? Their large curved claws were mostly for gathering vegetation. Signs of Therizinosaurus territory. Scratch marks on trees and other foliage. Extensive scythe-like clearing of underbrush and young trees. Piles of cut vegetation in semicircular patterns. On rare occasions, carcasses may be present with deep slash-like gouges in their flesh. Do avoid their territory. Stay downwind. Ensure the dinosaur's claws are visible to you at all times. Move slowly and calmly and do not present a threat. Do not approach. Make loud noises. Play dead. This dinosaur is extremely territorial. Field guide report, Triceratops aggression level high. Length 8.9 meters. Height 3.6 meters. Weight 5,443 kilograms to 9,976 kilograms. Diet herbivore, feeding on cycads, palms, and other tough plants. Did you know that the first fossils of Triceratops to be studied by scientists were initially confused for the horns of a giant bison? Triceratops were the natural prey of Tyrannosaurus rex. During the Cretaceous period, they could hold their own and often survived encounters injuring Tyrannosaurus instead. Sign of Triceratops territory. Areas heavily grazed will revert to scrubby grassland with compacted soil. Large, roughly circular clearings where males have fought during mating season. Do avoid piles of excrement that attract other predators. Paint a red stripe on your vehicle to deter charging behavior. Do not interrupt a Triceratops passing your home. Try to pet or feed the animal or write infants of the species. Oh, and here's all of the last remnants of the the remaining files. And these, I believe, are from the Isla Nublar and Isla Sorna papers. Let me see. I got 9% left. Let's see if we can cover this quickly. ECG transmission, SAH coordinator redacted, message sequence number redacted, LES telecoin redacted, priority alpha encryption enabled from redacted to redacted, date December 24th, 2018 via redacted, and redacted, subject urgent, new opportunity, HW and burn, redacted. I know how you feel about my tactics, but it seems things just keep getting better and better for us. I'm reaching out for your legal expertise in carrying out and redacted within our archives. What I'm about to propose to you isn't exactly approved by Congress yet, but in order for us to get it across the line, I first need someone who can make things disappear, after which you can lay to rest your concerns about my wasteful, negligent, and dangerous business practices. Remember, even though you doubted my abilities to secure the location and infrastructure for our facility in the blank or redacted, you've happily sat there and watched your stock rise from 19.5 to 78 and a quarter since we got the research from Project Regenesis. Everything is working in our favor. So the let's see. Oh shoot, where'd it go? So let's get down to business. Item 1 of 3. By now you would have heard the news of dinosaur sightings on mainland America and even abroad, including Indonesia, United Kingdom. This not only confirms redacted report on the events of Lockwood Manor, but also means we can very likely go to phase 3 with dinosaurs on the mainland. This is the perfect opportunity to boost company research and acquire some of the species we were unable to get before, but it won't be easy. Unlike previous company endeavors, this will be very public. So you'll be pleased to know that I want it to proceed by the book this time. I propose using our global connections to work with the governmental bodies to set up a subsidiary within blank, redacted, which operates solely as a search and rescue for these wild dinosaurs. Think countries around the world now hold significant biology that we can safely harvest and house in our wonderful valley. So gone will be the days of pillaging Sorna and all that cloak and dagger stuff. Stealing all the dinosaurs from Sorna like Manticore with the Rexes and the Spino. As you put it, with this global development, I want closer ties to government agencies, working with them directly, and brings me back to my initial request. We need to clean out the archives, and I mean clean them out. Delete anything that ties us to Dennis Nedry or the follow-up infiltration of the 94 crew and Project Regenesis. Any physical paper trails that might lead back to us must be destroyed. They all must be destroyed. You did great in convincing the UHCS that our representative worked for Masrani back in 03, so this will be a run-of-the-mill stuff for you. Here's a list of the files that need to be completely burned from the system. Locations of physical copies are attached. Embryo requirement, keywords, InGen, John Hammond, Jurassic Park, 1993, Dennis Nedry, Isla Nublar, years archive 1991 to 1993. Project staff, board directors, and file archive location, all redacted. Project footprint, keywords, international genetics technologies, crew, InGen operations, cleanup 1994, years archive 1993-1994. Project staff, board of directors, and file archive location, all redacted. Project Regenesis. Sorry, I got a phone call. Let's see. Project Regenesis. Keywords: early R&D for Jurassic Park second incarnation. Amalgam testing. Isla Sorna Site B 1999. Redacted. Years archive 1999 to 2000. Project staff. Governmental advisor. Board of directors. File archive location. All redacted. To be clear, I want you to make redacted one of those entities that has been hacked. If news of this hack ever gets out, we'll just take the hit over our internal security concerns, set up a press release shortly thereafter that shines a light back onto the miserable horrors of Regenesis Global, after which we carry out a public contain and rescue event which wins us public support. We will rebuild the losses and begin to connect ties to the governmental agencies, and can discuss in more detail when we next meet. Item 2 of 3. With the redacted swiped from Lockwood, I think I can quickly find the location of blank and bring him here. So maybe he means with the Indoraptor swiped from Lockwood, I think I can quickly find the location of Henry Wu and bring him here. He's been on the run since Redacted went under, so if we're going to tie up our loose ends, I'll feel safer knowing where he is. And on that note, he cannot find out that we were involved in 99 research. Everyone wins. If he remains under the impression that he was working with all Ingenuous Ronnie's people, I hope our old friend Dr. Wu, most likely, desperate enough for a paycheck this time, because we've come so far now. I'm not even sure he's on our level. In fact, we never finished that research. Redacted. Something haps, that'll give him something to work on. Perhaps that'll give him something to work on. That might benefit all of us if he cracks it. There's also a list of those who were involved at the time and who of them still work for us attached. Please compensate them for their continued silence. Item 3 of 3. Also, I wanted to show up on the caption of the Redacted. I received this email from Redacted. After discussing the events at length with the captain of the Coast Guard vessel, he assured us that his crew would keep quiet about the signs of activity in the area during 2017. For the majority, the financial reimbursement for their heroic work in assisting the armed forces with their rescue of the stricken tourist vessel was sufficient to assure discretion. Total reimbursement for the captain and crew settled at Redacted. Acquisition and sanitization of official documents and footage settled at Redacted. Agent Redacted has the reports of this operation in Repo Redacted. As mentioned previously, there were others who seemed resistant to abide by our terms. We explained to them the extent of the legal ramifications for speaking out, and they reluctantly accepted our offer. We recommend surveillance of Redacted and Redacted for 9 months to ensure their comply. Briefings for this will be sent to field agents in due course. Maybe Claire Deering and Owen Grady? At the end of proceedings, I feel that the crew of the Redacted will not require any further action and that this case is now closed. Our clean slate begins now. Happy holidays and give my love to Redacted. Delete this message from all trash archives. Really love this. Oh, I think I just took pictures more of that. And then there's this also of Dennis Nedry. Internal document, do not distribute. File number 1945. Desk of Redacted. Mark Dennis Theodore Nedry. Interceptance date, March 12th of 1992. Hometown, Lansing, Michigan, U.S. Current employer, International Genetics Technologies. Position, lead computer programmer. From burned archive. I thought Dennis was going to take some work. Boy, was I wrong. It didn't take more than a couple of cheap cocktails and some questionable shrimp for him to start dishing the dirt on Hammond and the operation they have going on Nublar. Most importantly, however, is how underpaid he feels for the work Ingen has him doing. He basically told me everything I wanted to know about me without me really needing to lift a finger. But down to the serious stuff, this is our perfect cut and run candidate. I bet this sucker would sell his own grandmother for the latest CPU upgrade, and he wouldn't have to worry about any blowback. He even was musing about how he built their entire security systems, Nedryland he called it. So this is our golden turkey. Dennis is a smart guy, and I strongly believe he can get access to all the species we require and more. We just need to come up with a viable method for transportation. Barbasol can. As he mentioned some heavy security checks at either end of the boat ride, I suggest we test the water with him, make him an offer for some low-level information, and see if he complies. This will be a good opportunity for us to find out exactly where those boats and choppers were coming from. That day we monitored the island. So they've been watching the island for a while. Personnel summary: underappreciated in his job and willing to work with us. Built the Jurassic Park mainframe. Has complete access to all systems. Status pending. Additional, I think this is June 7th of 93. Initial reports coming from our engineer in Costa Rica is that Dennis went missing during the security breach. Our contact on the crew also confirmed that he never made the exchange. The cryo can, I'm assuming is what this is, as redacted. Location is unknown at this point. I also have this extra picture of the Compsognathus, the K4K Kirby Enterprises with the Pteranodon and the Tanystropheus reference on there. We also have this, they live alongside us now for the DPW. And if I can cover these really quick before I run out of time, I'm going to try to. We do have some more information regarding some of the most recent finds on the DPW. I will not cover the Facebook and Twitter, or the Twitter pages as of yet. I'm going to wait on that for its own video or for the next Jurassic chat. But I am going to cover some more from what the DPW showed us, if I can find it before my tablet shuts off. Hopefully. Okay, here we go. Allendale, Wyoming, USA. Sighting Compsognathus, aggression level high. Sighting up information. Mistaking a small pack of Compsognathus for harmless lizards of local family captured a video that could have ended very differently. Luckily, nobody was harmed, and a local DPW patrol attended to the incident to relocate the dinosaurs. This is the one of the little girl being chased by compies. Devil's Tower, Wyoming, USA. Sighting Allosaurus, aggression level moderate. This is a video of an Allosaurus attacking a person. It's pretty scary, like Blair Witch style. Despite the disturbing footage, this lucky person survived an attack from a juvenile Allosaurus after losing their way back to their campsite near Devil's Tower. It's a juvie. Diablo, Washington, USA. Sighting Stegosaurus, aggression level moderate. This is the video of the car going over the edge. It does seem to have a high rising tail. I can't tell though. Dashcam footage captured the moment an unlucky driver almost had a head-on collision. And it just ends there. San Francisco, California. Sighting Mosasaurus, aggression level high. Multiple anonymous sources claim the giant mosasaur was spotted off Alcatraz Island, but AV evidence, sorry, my brain's dead at this point, is inconclusive. Status remains unconfirmed off Alcatraz Island. Hanalei Bay, Kauai, Hawaii. Sighting Mosasaurus, aggression level high. This is pretty creepy as well. A tourist snorkeling Hawaii was surprised by the appearance of what DPW authorities have identified as a mosasaur. Finsbury Park, London, UK. Sighting Parasaurolophus, aggression level low. Police and DPW officials were called in to lock down a street in London after reports of an illegal dinosaur breeding operation. Breeding dinosaurs is highly dangerous and carries strict penalties under animal abuse laws. And then here's another thing from Biosyn. This, I believe, comes from the Biosyn headquarters part. Maintenance, Biosyn Genetics, Secure Communication Network, Environment V202C. RE maintenance tunnel concerns high. You can barely see what is underneath it. Redacted. In response to your concerns regarding work and complaints, I need to reiterate the points I made before you dismiss them in our meeting dated. Redacted. I have found it increasingly difficult to find engineers willing to work in the tunnels. This is impacting regular maintenance on the electrical ducting and AC units that feed directly into the research laboratories. I have been causing the rolling and have been causing the rolling blackouts we've been experiencing lately. I'm not one for ghost stories, but I know my work crews, and when they come back to me about things moving in the dark and screams coming from the derelict tunnels, I'm sure as hell going to listen to them. Now, Redacted's gone missing. He never clocked out after his shift, and nobody has seen him since Wednesday. Maybe we punched through into their caves when we blasted away some rock, or they found a way out that we missed. But Redacted, I'm telling you, there's one of them down there. Maybe Dimetrodon. As of now, I want an armed guard with every crew that goes in any further than sub-level 2, and no more single worker callouts. We only ever work in groups of 2 from now on. I know this doesn't fit in with Redacted's Utopia vision he likes to put forward to the investors, but this is putting good working folks in danger, and we need to stop it before it spirals out of control. Forward to AL, pending security team allocation R. So this may be I'm sorry, I'm forgetting his name. Regards, Redacted Engineering Division Lead, X402. Penang Island, Malaysia. Sighting Parasaurolophus, aggression level low. Tourists along the world-famous Pasir Panjang beach followed a small herd of Parasaurolophus as they moved along the sand. One witness said they were unfazed by the small crowd that had gathered. We all managed to take plenty of photographs. It was a surreal moment, but it really made our holiday. And I love these parasaurs. We do have these 3 dots showing the different sort of triangle of mosasaur sightings. Okay, here's the last few. Hopefully we can get to them in time. Lockwood Manor, Northern California, USA, new location. Lockwood Manor, the epicenter of dinosaurs reaching mainland America and the world over. Details are being withheld by officials as to exactly what happened here in 2018, but we do know that animal traffickers sold dozens of rescue dinosaurs from Isla Nublar to black market buyers from all around the world. Enid, Oklahoma, USA. Amanda Kirby's worst nightmare.
I dare him to nest in Enid, Oklahoma.
Sighting Ankylosaurus, aggression level moderate. But at least it's an Ankylosaurus. And this Ankylosaurus looks a lot like Bumpy. Blue with like a teal green. A driver in Enid, Oklahoma made the wrong decision and spooked an Ankylosaurus as it tried to cross the road. Cape Town, South Africa, sighting Brachiosaurus, aggression level low. A person takes a selfie with a Brachiosaurus as it begins to eat. He's not following the rules. Steve from the Jurassic Park podcast is not following the rules. Supposed to stay a minimum of, 60 meters away? Sanford, Florida, sighting Stegosaurus. And this really looks like a Lost World Stegosaurus, not a Jurassic World one. Drivers were forced to wait as an adult Stegosaurus inspected their vehicles. So, just got done with a root canal, but they updated the DPW website that I just got done finishing an hour-long video last night of, which I was about to start editing before all this hit. And see, right now we have new sightings on the DPW website. Hey, bub. All right, lay down, boy. So we have this one in Callahan, Texas, USA. Sighting Triceratops, aggression level high. And it's just this dude with like a juvenile Triceratops. It's pretty adorable. He's doing the hands up thing. It's eating some lettuce. Using some quick thinking and a handy prop lettuce, Sean Sataradona kept a Triceratops at bay. Next is Panguitch Lake Resort, Utah, sighting Parasaurolophus, aggression level low. Photographer Alex Stempleski captured this photo of a Parasaurolophus while on a shoot, and it's the newer model. I kind of wish they'd throw in some of the older model just to mix it up a little bit, but it is cool to see all of these new parasaurs. Seattle, Washington, sighting Mosasaurus, aggression level high. A whale watching tour was canceled after Mosasaurus was spotted near Seattle, Washington. Seems like it'd be in some cold water. That's a really cool, top look at it, of the Mosasaurus. South Hazelton, British Columbia, Canada. Sighting Stegosaurus, aggression level moderate. A videographer captured the moment his daughter watched a Stegosaurus peacefully cross the road. It's pretty cool. It's a really cool video. And a lot of these have videos. I think that's the first one that came along. Yes, the first video to come along new. Then we have... Let's see, where's the... Northern California, USA, location redacted, but it is from the Big Rock National Forest. And that's what it comes up as if you click on the little dot in California. And it comes with a video. Well, it's only 2 seconds long. It's the one that we saw in the prologue. In June 2019, several families were caught in the middle of a dinosaur battle between an Allosaurus and a Triceratops family. One eyewitness managed to capture the event on camera. Triceratops is spelled wrong. It's Natsutoceratops. Minnesota, USA, sighting Pteranodon, another one from the prologue. Aggression level medium, and it's the wedding scene where the Pteranodon comes down and eats one of the doves. A couple's vows were brought to an abrupt end when a migrating flock of Pteranodons swooped in to feed on doves that the couple had released. During migration, these flying reptiles use much of their fat reserves and are always ready to tackle any prey that becomes available. This is the big one.
2, 1.
This was the big one that everyone's excited about. It has a whole video with it as well. Thunder Bay, Ontario, Canada, sighting Velociraptor. Aggression level extremely high. While returning to his car from a local nature preserve, a hiker stumbled upon a hunting pack of Velociraptors. He's fortunate to have escaped alive. And these are no ordinary Velociraptors. These are the JP3 versions of the Velociraptors. We see a female laying on the ground next to a male standing over her. And I just love that. The JP3 Raptors are back. I'd love to see if the Tiger Stripe ones make an appearance, but the JP3 variants are my favorites to this day, and I'm so glad that they are now canonically still around. And these may be the same Velociraptors that were on that shipping manifest, possibly. I believe it said there was 1 male and 3 females. I'll have to look that up again. North Carolina, USA, sighting Carnivore, aggression level high. A person stopped their car to capture this image of a walking Carnivore virtually camouflaged between the trees. Now, I wonder if this could be a reference to Clayton Ferretti, because I believe he lives in North Carolina. But yeah, this is a really cool Carno sighting. Rome, Italy. This has a video as well. These little compies take this guy's camera. Compsognathus, aggression level high. A person got too close to a Compsognathus and ended up losing their camera to the animal. And then in Wart, Netherlands, we have a special cameo by Gaming Beaver, James Beavers himself. Eggs. As he faces down a little compy, signing Compsognathus, aggression level high. And it is a fantastic picture, which should be up there, hopefully. While on holiday, a tourist spotted a Compsognathus and decided to have a staring contest despite the cool photo. The DPW does not advise getting close to this highly aggressive critter. Of course, it would be James to have a staring contest with a compy. Chavannes, France. Sighting Gallimimus, aggression level low. A family in France films a herd of Gallimimus peacefully grazing in some farmland. I really like this one. I like the Gallimimus. Petit-Co, I think it's Petit-Co, France. Sighting Compsognathus, aggression level high. Compsognathus have caused power outages in France. Local engineers sent to fix the issue found them nesting in amongst the live equipment. They are so numerous that the swarm has yet to be safely relocated. It's kind of funny since copies come from France. What is it? Santa Croce, Camarina, Italy. Another Allosaurus sighting. Aggression level moderate. While cycling to work, a restaurant owner managed to snap this image of an Allosaurus. Really pretty Allosaurus. And I believe this is the... Nope, not the last one. Bearburrum, Queensland, Australia. And this also has a video. Probably one of the better videos that have been made for the site. A farmer rescued a sick Stygiomolic that was spotted on a roadside. The animal was sent to a local paleo sanctuary to be treated. Then I believe this is the last...
Check this out. This is so cool.
Last one, Nairobi, Kenya. Sightings Stygiomolic, aggression level medium. Wildlife observers in Kenya were shocked to see a pride of lions hunting a Stygiomolic. They probably regretted that encounter. And then there have been some updates to the site. I can't quite remember the other ones that are updated, but I know certainly that the Allosaurus field report page and the Parasaurolophus field report page both now have images for the dinosaurs instead of like the outlines. So at least those two have been updated. Oh, Stegosaurus as well. So those three have been updated to have pictures of the animals themselves. So, yeah, moving on to the end of the video because I had to add this in because it just got updated as of today, June 1st. Happy Jurassic June. And I believe that's it, guys. That's everything from the DPW website. We managed to do it within the allotted time of this tablet dying. Oh, so that video is a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. Sorry, but I did cover everything up into May 31st, 2022. So everything's covered up to now. I do believe that Jack kind of told me a while ago that there are more sightings coming along for the website. But we will wait and see what they are, and they will be covered in the next Jurassic chat whenever they come. I actually do need to work on another Jurassic chat. I had all this written down and ready, but this took way longer than expected. So I won't waste any more time. Thanks guys for watching this in-depth review of the DPW website. Really awesome. Thank you, Jack Ewins, for giving us all content to work on, especially this one's going to take me hours and days. I'm not going to even be able to finish it tonight. I'm going to have to do it over the weekend because root canal tomorrow. So I'm going to plug up my my bubbler for my electric catfish. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more videos, and as usual, I do try to show you all guys things. This will come in handy for little dinosaurs, especially compies. I have a video on the channel y'all can watch of me testing it out. It is pretty fun. Oh, I moved Spikecore's thing. So, thanks guys for watching. Let me move Spikecore. Let's hit the 10,000 subscriber mark. We are so close to 4,000 subscribers. And again, thanks for guys for watching and for supporting the content, especially since Jurassic World Dominion is less than a week away, or a little over a week away. But anyway, just thanks for watching, guys, and let's hit that mark. And I'll try and work on the next Jurassic chat and get everything finished. I also have my Spirit Overdue review to work on. Man, just I got sunburned. I have not felt like making videos, so I'm trying to get back on the game. Anyway, thanks for watching. Ooh.